told you that the only thing standing between you and unlimited wealth isn't your education, your connections, or even your current bank account? It's the two words you've been withholding from the universe. Most people wake up scrolling through social media, immediately flooding their subconscious mind with comparison, lack, and anxiety, programming themselves for financial struggle before their feet even touch the floor. Meanwhile, a small group of people, those who seem to attract miracles effortlessly, who manifest overnight success while others grind for decades, start their mornings differently, speaking a simple phrase that rewires their entire nervous system and opens floodgates of prosperity that most will never experience. The painful truth nobody wants to admit. You've been programmed since childhood to believe that money is scarce, that wealth requires suffering, that prosperity is reserved for the lucky few. And every morning you don't challenge these lies, you strengthen them. Your subconscious mind is like a garden. Whatever seeds you plant at dawn will grow throughout your day. And if you're planting thoughts of, I can't afford this, or money is so hard, you're guaranteeing a harvest of lack. But here's the controversial part that spiritual teachers won't tell you. Positive affirmations alone are worthless. They're just pretty words unless you combine them with the one emotional frequency that instantly aligns you with the law of attraction and commands the universe to respond. This isn't about toxic positivity or pretending your problems don't exist. This is about harnessing the scientifically proven power of gratitude to activate your reticular activating system, reprogram limiting beliefs, raise your vibration, and create heart-brain coherence that makes you a living magnet for wealth. In the next few minutes, you'll discover the exact morning practice that shifts you from survival mode to abundance mindset, from chasing money to allowing it to flow easily into your life, from hoping things will change to knowing with absolute certainty that prosperity is already on its way. The question is, are you ready to stop being a victim of circumstance and finally claim your unlimited potential? Or will you close this page and return to the same patterns that have kept you stuck for years? You are part of something far greater than you've been taught to believe. This universe isn't cold, random, or indifferent. It's alive with intelligence, pulsing with energy, responding to your every thought and emotion. When you awaken to this truth, you realize that abundance isn't something you chase. It's the natural state of existence, and you've always been connected to its infinite flow. The ancient wisdom knew what modern seekers are rediscovering. Consciousness isn't confined to your skull. It's woven into the fabric of reality itself, creating an intricate dance between your inner world and outer experiences. This intelligent field doesn't judge your worthiness. It simply reflects back the vibration you emit, which means your subconscious mind is constantly co-creating your reality, whether you're aware of it or not. Understanding this shifts everything because you stop seeing yourself as separate from prosperity and start recognizing yourself as an expression of it. The law of attraction isn't about manipulating external forces. It's about aligning with the universal intelligence that's already orchestrating miracles behind the scenes. And this alignment begins with a single, transformative practice that bridges your human consciousness with cosmic abundance. A practice so simple, yet so powerful, that it rewires your entire energetic blueprint. Gratitude isn't just a polite gesture or positive thinking. It's a vibrational frequency that instantly shifts your entire nervous nervous system into receptivity. When you express genuine thanks, your brain releases neurochemicals that calm anxiety, open perception, and literally attune your awareness to notice opportunities that were invisible moments before. This is why those who practice gratitude daily seem to attract miracles effortlessly. They've trained their subconscious mind to operate on the frequency where abundance naturally exists. Think of your consciousness as a radio dial. Fear, doubt, and scarcity tune you into static, while gratitude fine-tunes you to the station where prosperity flows freely. Neuroscience confirms this. Gratitude activates your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters reality and decides what deserves your attention. When you say thank you for what you have, your mind begins scanning for more reasons to be grateful, creating an upward spiral of positive energy that magnetizes wealth, love, and success into your experience. Here's how to practice this alignment right now. Close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, and speak 3 things you're genuinely grateful for. Feel the warmth, the relief, the expansion in your chest. This simple act sends a signal to the universe that says, I am ready to receive. And the universe, being intelligent and responsive, begins rearranging circumstances to match your elevated state. But gratitude doesn't work in isolation. It must connect with something even more powerful, a cosmic current that carries your desires directly into manifestation. Abundance is not a destination you arrive at through struggle. It's a river that's been flowing towards you since the moment you were born, waiting only for you to step into its current. When you align with gratitude, you remove the mental dams of resistance, fear, and unworthiness that have been blocking this natural flow. Money flows easily to those who understand this truth. Prosperity isn't earned through force, it's received through resonance. And your emotional state is the magnet that either attracts or repels it. Imagine the universe as an infinite ocean of resources, ideas, and opportunities constantly seeking channels through which to express itself. Every time you say thank you, you become a clear, open channel, allowing divine timing to work its magic without your interference. This is why positive affirmations work so powerfully when combined with gratitude. They don't create abundance from nothing. They dissolve the illusion of scarcity so you can finally see and claim what's always been yours. Practice this visualization daily. Picture yourself standing beneath a golden waterfall of abundance, feeling it pour over your head, filling every cell with wealth, health, and limitless potential. Don't just see it. Feel the texture. Hear the sound. Smell the richness of prosperity. Meditation flowing through you. As you do this, speak aloud. Money flows easily and constantly into my life, and I am grateful for this endless supply. But here's the secret most people miss. Visualization alone isn't enough. You must imprint these visions deep into the place where all transformation truly begins. Your subconscious mind is like fertile soil. It doesn't judge the seeds you plant. It simply grows whatever you consistently feed it. For years, you've been unknowingly programming yourself with thoughts of limitation, repeating, I can't afford this, or money is hard to come by, until these beliefs became your automatic reality. Positive affirmations are the antidote. They're not wishful thinking. They're deliberate reprogramming that overwrites scarcity conditioning with a success mindset rooted in unlimited potential. When you repeat, "Thank you, universe, for the abundance flowing into my life," you're not lying to yourself. You're training your brain to recognize the prosperity that already surrounds you. Neuroscience shows that repetition creates neural pathways. The more you affirm abundance, the stronger those circuits become, until gratitude unlocks abundance automatically without conscious effort. Write your affirmations every morning. I am worthy of wealth. Prosperity finds me effortlessly. My confidence attracts miraculous opportunities. And watch how your outer world begins mirroring these inner declarations. Here's a powerful practice. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and speak these words with conviction. I trust the universe is bringing me everything I desire, and I receive it with gratitude and self-love. Feel the resistance at first. That's your old programming fighting back. But push through it. The more you practice, the more your subconscious mind accepts these truths, and suddenly you'll notice synchronicities appearing everywhere, as if the universe itself is conspiring to prove you right. These meaningful coincidences aren't random. They're the direct result of your heightened awareness tuning into a frequency most people never access. Have you ever thought of someone and they called you seconds later, or needed money and received an unexpected check the same day? These aren't coincidences, they're synchronicities. The universe's way of showing you that your inner world and outer reality are constantly communicating. When you raise your vibration through gratitude and affirmations, you become a powerful antenna picking up signals that others miss, attracting miracles that seem impossible to those still trapped in doubt and fear. Synchronicity happens when your emotional frequency matches the frequency of your desires. It's like tuning a radio to the exact station where your manifestation is already broadcasting. Most people dismiss these moments as luck, but you now know better. They're evidence that divine timing is always working in your favor, orchestrating connections, opportunities, and resources behind the scenes. The person you need to meet, the idea that will transform your finances, the opportunity that will unlock your prosperity. They're all moving towards you right now, guided by an intelligence far greater than your conscious mind can comprehend. Trust this process completely. Every delay is protection, every detour is redirection, and every no is the universe saving you for a better yes. Practice this daily. When something doesn't go as planned, instead of spiraling into negativity, pause and say, "Thank you for protecting me and guiding me towards something better." This simple shift in perception transforms frustration into faith, and faith is the bridge between where you are and where the abundance mindset will take you. But faith without understanding is fragile. You need to grasp the deeper mechanism that makes gratitude such a creative force in your life. Gratitude isn't passive appreciation. It's an active force of creation that shapes reality at the quantum level of consciousness. When you combine deep emotion with unwavering focus and absolute belief, you become a living magnet for manifestation, pulling your desires from the invisible realm of possibility into the tangible world of form. This is the hidden formula the universe operates on. Your feelings amplify your intentions, your attention directs energy, and your faith removes all resistance, allowing prosperity to materialize overnight when all three elements align perfectly. Think of yourself as a sculptor, but instead of clay, you're working with pure potential, the raw material of the intelligent universe itself. Every time you feel grateful for something that hasn't arrived yet, you're not pretending or delusional. You're collapsing the gap between present and future, signaling to your subconscious mind that abundance is your natural state. Write this down and repeat it until it becomes part of your cellular memory. I am a powerful creator, and my positive energy shapes my reality with every thought, word, and emotion I choose. Here's how to harness this creative power right now. Choose one desire, perhaps financial freedom, a loving relationship, or vibrant health, and feel overwhelming gratitude for it as if it's already yours. Don't visualize yourself hoping or waiting. See yourself living it, breathing it, celebrating it with tears of joy streaming down your face. Spend 5 minutes in this elevated emotional state every morning and watch how the universe bends circumstances, people, and opportunities to match your inner conviction. But even with this power at your fingertips, there's one final piece that determines whether your manifestation flows smoothly or gets blocked by your own interference. The moment you try to control how, when, or through whom your abundance arrives, you strangle the very flow you're trying to summon. Trust is the ultimate act of surrender. It's releasing your white-knuckled grip on outcomes and allowing divine timing to orchestrate miracles far beyond what your limited human perspective could design. When you say, "I trust the timing of the universe," you're not being passive. You're activating inner power that transforms anxiety into peace, doubt into certainty, and resistance into magnetic receptivity. Resistance is the silent killer of manifestation. It's the energetic equivalent of trying to paddle upstream while complaining that the river isn't cooperating. Every time you obsess over, "Why hasn't it happened yet?" or "What if it never comes?" you create blocks that repel the very prosperity you're calling in. Instead, practice this radical shift. Wake up each morning and declare, "Everything is unfolding perfectly, and I trust that what's mine is already on its way." Feel the relief wash over you, the tension leave your shoulders, the space open in your heart for gratitude unlocks abundance to pour through effortlessly. Here's a transformative exercise. Write down one area where you've been forcing, controlling, or desperately clinging to an outcome. Then place your hand over those words and speak this affirmation. "I release my need to control, and I trust the universe knows the perfect path to my prosperity." Burn the paper or tear it up, physically symbolizing your surrender, and notice how opportunities begin appearing within days, as if your letting go created space for wealth to rush in. This trust doesn't mean sitting idle. It means taking inspired action while remaining emotionally detached from specific results, which creates the perfect conditions for your complete transformation to unfold naturally. Your journey from scarcity to abundance isn't a straight line. It's a sacred spiral of evolution, where each stage builds upon the last, elevating your consciousness until prosperity becomes your automatic default. It begins with gratitude for what is the simple act of saying thank you for the roof over your head, the breath in your lungs, the beating of your heart. This grounds you in emotional stability and stops the constant craving that pushes abundance away. From this foundation of appreciation, you naturally expand into trust, knowing deep in your bones that money flows easily, not because you're lucky, but because you've aligned your subconscious mind with the frequency of receiving. As trust deepens, surrender emerges, the profound realization that you don't need to figure everything out, control every detail, or force doors open through sheer willpower. When you genuinely accept divine timing, synchronicities multiply exponentially. The right person appears, the perfect opportunity knocks, the solution you've been seeking downloads into your awareness at 3 a.m. This is when manifestation shifts from effort to effortlessness, from struggle to flow, from hoping to knowing, and your entire energy field broadcasts a signal that says, I am ready for miracles, and I expect them daily. The final stage is pure expansion, where you recognize yourself not as a separate individual, begging the universe for scraps, but as a co-creator with unlimited potential, shaping reality through your very existence. At this level, you understand that raise your vibration isn't something you do occasionally. It's who you are. An abundance mindset becomes as natural as breathing. Practice moving through these stages consciously. Start each day with gratitude. Deepen into trust throughout the afternoon. Surrender your worries each evening and watch yourself expand into a version of you that attracts wealth, love, and success without even trying. But you might be wondering, is this just spiritual philosophy? Or is there actual science backing these principles? What ancient mystics called universal intelligence, modern science now recognizes as self-organizing systems, the undeniable pattern where order emerges from chaos without external control, from galaxies forming in space to cells organizing into conscious life. The law of attraction isn't mystical nonsense. It's quantum coherence and resonance patterns playing out through human consciousness, where your focused attention literally collapses waves of probability into specific outcomes. Neuroscience has proven that gratitude creates measurable heart-brain coherence, synchronizing your cardiovascular and nervous systems into a state where positive energy flows freely and your body becomes a magnet for health, wealth, and opportunity. When you practice positive affirmations, you're engaging in what psychologists call cognitive priming, essentially pre-programming your brain to notice and act on information that confirms your beliefs while filtering out contradictions. This explains why two people can walk through the same room, yet one sees obstacles everywhere, while the other spots 5 different paths to prosperity. Their subconscious mind has been trained to seek different realities. The HeartMath Institute has documented that emotions like gratitude produce a smooth, coherent heart rhythm that enhances intuition, creativity, and decision-making, the very qualities needed to manifest overnight the abundance you've been dreaming about. Here's the fascinating part. When you say, "Thank you, universe, for bringing me prosperity," you're not talking to some bearded figure in the clouds. You're aligning your bioelectric field with the probabilistic matrix of reality itself. Your emotions emit electromagnetic frequencies measurable several feet from your body, and these frequencies interact with the quantum field where all possibilities exist simultaneously. Practice this scientific approach. Before making any important decision, spend 2 minutes in deep gratitude. Feel your heart rate smooth and stabilize. Then notice how clarity and confidence replace confusion and doubt. That's not magic. That's measurable physiology supporting your success mindset. Now that you understand both the spiritual wisdom and scientific validation, the question becomes, how do you actually integrate this into your daily life so it becomes automatic rather than occasional? Knowledge without application is just entertainment. The real transformation happens when you weave these principles into the fabric of your daily routine until gratitude becomes as automatic as breathing. Every morning, before checking your phone or rushing into the day's demands, sit up in bed, place both hands over your heart, take 3 deep breaths, and speak aloud 3 gratitude statements. 1 for what you already have, 1 for what's flowing toward you, and 1 for the person you're becoming through this journey. This simple 5-minute ritual reprograms your subconscious mind while it's still in the theta brainwave state, planting seeds of abundance mindset that will bloom throughout your entire day. During the day, whenever you encounter resistance, a difficult conversation, an unexpected bill, a moment of self-doubt, pause and use this anchor phrase. Thank you, universe, for guiding me through this moment and revealing the gift hidden within it. This instantly shifts you from victim consciousness to co-creator consciousness, from scarcity to prosperity meditation, from fear to faith. Carry a small notebook and jot down every synchronicity you notice. The stranger who smiled at the exact moment you needed encouragement. The refund check that arrived when your account was low. The idea that sparked while you were in gratitude. These aren't coincidences. They're proof that divine timing is always responding to your vibration. Each evening before sleep, review your day through the lens of abundance. What wealth flowed toward me today? Not just money, but kindness, opportunities, insights, health, love. Write down at least 3 examples, training your brain to recognize that money flows easily in countless forms, not just dollar bills. As you drift off, whisper, I'm grateful for today's blessings. I trust tomorrow's miracles, and I surrender to the universe's perfect plan for my prosperity. This nighttime practice programs your subconscious mind during sleep, allowing your inner power to work on manifestation while your conscious mind rests. The result: you'll wake up with fresh ideas, unexpected solutions, and a magnetic confidence that attracts miracles before breakfast, because you finally aligned every layer of your being with the truth that gratitude unlocks abundance, and abundance is your birthright. Gratitude is not a passive emotion you feel when things go right. It's an active force of creation that shapes reality before your eyes, dissolving limitations and opening portals to unlimited potential that most people never access. When you say, "Thank you, universe," you're not begging or requesting like a child asking permission. You're recognizing what already exists in the quantum field of possibility, and recognition is the key that unlocks manifestation. This is why the most prosperous people on earth aren't necessarily the smartest or the hardest working. They're the ones who've mastered the frequency of gratitude, allowing wealth, love, and success to flow through them, rather than chasing these things from a place of desperate lack. The universe isn't some distant force outside of you, indifferent to your struggles and dreams. It's the very consciousness reading these words right now, the intelligence beating your heart, the creative power breathing life into your body every single second. You are not separate from the source of all abundance. You are the source experiencing itself through human form, which means prosperity isn't something you attract from outside. It's something you allow from within. When you truly grasp this, everything changes. Self-love becomes natural because you recognize yourself as divine. Confidence becomes unshakable because you know your worth isn't determined by external validation, and positive energy radiates from you effortlessly because you've stopped resisting the flow of life itself. Ancient wisdom and modern science converge on this one truth. Consciousness creates reality, and gratitude is the highest form of conscious awareness. The mystic Rumi whispered it across centuries. Everything that you want, you already are. Not will be someday if you work hard enough, but already are right now in this present moment. Your only job is to remove the layers of doubt, fear, and unworthiness that obscure this truth. And gratitude is the solvent that dissolves these illusions faster than any other practice. So stop waiting for permission. Stop doubting your inner power. Stop believing that abundance is reserved for others more deserving. The intelligent universe has been waiting for you to claim your prosperity. And the moment you say, "Thank you," with your whole heart, you activate forces that will rearrange heaven and earth to prove you right. You've just absorbed wisdom that took mystics lifetimes to discover, and scientists decades to validate. But knowledge alone changes nothing. Only action transforms lives. Right now, in this exact moment, you stand at a crossroads. You can close this page, return to your old patterns, and wonder why abundance always seems to elude you. Or you can make a decision that will ripple through every area of your existence. What if the only thing separating you from the wealth, love, and success you've been dreaming about is your willingness to practice gratitude for just 5 minutes tomorrow morning? Would you still hesitate, or would you finally claim your power? Here's the uncomfortable truth that will either offend you or liberate you. The universe has been trying to deliver your miracles for years, but your frequency has been set to lack instead of abundance. Every complaint, every doubt, every moment of ingratitude had been a signal telling the intelligent universe, "Send me more problems," and it obeys without judgment. But the moment you shift, the moment you wake up tomorrow and speak, think, "You for the prosperity flowing into my life," with genuine emotion, you flip the switch, you change the station, you activate your subconscious mind to become a magnet for opportunities that were invisible just yesterday. This isn't theory. This is the law of attraction in action, and it works whether you believe it or not. So I'm asking you directly, what's your next move? Will you scroll past this message and let another day slip by in mediocrity? Or will you commit right now to 30 days of morning gratitude, affirmations, and witness your reality transform before your eyes? Set your alarm 5 minutes earlier. Write down 3 abundance affirmations tonight, and tomorrow morning, speak them aloud with your whole heart. Then come back and tell me what miracles appeared. Drop a comment below, sharing which affirmation resonated most powerfully with you. Hit that like button if you're ready to raise your vibration, and subscribe with notifications on, because I'll be sharing advanced manifestation techniques that will accelerate your journey from scarcity to unlimited potential. The universe is waiting for your signal. Will you finally say thank you and unlock the floodgates? Or will you keep wondering why prosperity always seems to choose everyone but you? Your abundance mindset begins the moment you decide it does, and that moment is